Hey Vera, it's me, Kristen. So I'm sitting here at my hotel at Disneyland Paris right now, and I have a view of the Tower of Terror from where I'm sitting, so that's exciting. But I've just been kind of reflecting, thinking about the past several weeks, traveling through Europe with the LCTE program, and thinking about all the schools we visited and all the different fun adventures we went on. And it's just been quite a time. I think, like, overall, I just had so much fun. One thing that I've always wanted was to connect with other future teachers and to form friendships with them. And I finally did that, so I finally have other future teacher friends that I can discuss things about classes and whatnot with and what it's like to be a teacher. So I'm really excited about that. So one of my favorite things about this trip was being able to learn about all the different school systems. They all really challenged and they changed my mindset of what education should be like. One of the things that we learned about was the Dutch school system and how they have their exam that they take when they're roughly 12 years old and how that really sets a course for their future of education. And I thought that was really unique. Another thing that really fascinated me was in Germany, one of the students at the secondary school that I was talking to mentioned how she is in a path and she doesn't have to take certain classes if she doesn't want to take them. So she's opted out for like chemistry and physics classes. She doesn't have to take those. Those aren't going to impact her at all in the future. So I thought that was really neat because thinking in the American school system, there are so many classes that students have absolutely no interest in whatsoever. They know they're not going to go into any sort of career that those classes would be helpful for. So I thought that would be nice because I feel like when students have to take those classes they have no interest in, it kind of like ruins their motivation to learn and motivation to go to school. So I really liked how Germany set up their school system like that. I also learned a lot about history, which was amazing. I love history. So absolutely loved going to the Palace of Versailles. I've read so many times about how like grand and how massive it is and how it's just like an ugly display of wealth. And I don't think I like fully grasped how large it was until I actually went there and I was like, "Oh man, this is insane. No wonder the peasants revolted. There's no reason anyone should have anything like that. That's crazy." And I also loved visiting the Anne Frank house, another location that really put history into perspective for me. And of course, all the walking tours, they also always included fun little history facts into those, and several museums. Like even the art museums I thought like really did a good job of portraying history because art from certain time periods reflects the values and the morals that people had during those times. So I really loved learning about all that. And of course, one of the best parts to come out of the program was the amazing friends that I made. Like I talked about having teacher friends, but there's something about like these friends that I made on this trip that I just feel like they're more than just teacher friends. They really got me and we learned so much about each other and we really opened ourselves up to each other that I just can't imagine my life before being their friend. It was just incredible. And like not only that, like so I had friends that I made, but then they were also eager to learn, which also I felt enhanced my learning because even when we weren't having like our whole group debriefs, my friends and I were discussing the things that we learned that day, and that really furthered my education. So I loved it, every minute of it. And I'm going to miss it a lot, and I wish I could start all over again. Well, this concludes my last vlog, so bye Vera. I miss you already.